Hello and welcome back to the Chelmsford News Show. I'm Tom Christiano. Well, I'm very excited today because I'm at the Habitat for Humanity ReStore right over the Chelmsford Border in Billerica off of Route 129 with the Executive Director, Brenda Gould. How are you, Brenda?
Good, Tom. How are you? Thanks so much for coming today. We're glad to have you.
I'm so glad to be here, Brenda. I'm a big supporter of Habitat for Humanity. I think what they do for so many people who want their own home is fantastic. So could you tell us about Habitat for Humanity first of all?
I would love to tell you about us. Okay, so Habitat is a hand up, not a handout. I cover Greater Lowell, which includes Billerica and Chelmsford. It's kind of down Route 2, down Route 3, 15 towns. It's a hand up, not a handout. So we sell homes, we build homes for people under 60% of the area median income. And as a matter of fact, we're going to be building a new home right here in Billerica, literally right down the street on Alpine Street.
On Alpine Street?
Yeah.
When are you going to start that?
We're going to start in November, but we actually have some information sessions coming up in September for people to find out what it means to be a Habitat owner. Because it's not just putting your name in a lottery. You have to have an income because people do pay for the house. It's just an interest-free, below-cost mortgage. They have to put in sweat equity. They have to help build their own house. I didn't help build my house. I don't know about you.
No.
So these families work very hard. And then they have to go to financial training and also classes on how to be a good neighbor.
Is that fantastic?
Yeah, so they fit right in, the families right into the community. They're very hardworking families. They have jobs. Just need a little help to kind of get that first home. So most of our homes are, like I said, we price them so that it's below 30% of their income, because as you and I know, that helps to make successful homeowners.
Yes.
And we want them to be successful, and we don't want people worrying about how they're going to make their mortgage.
Yes.
We want them to figure out, what am I going to do about my kids' education? Maybe I'm going to go on a vacation. I mean, things that they should be looking for, or worry if they have medical bills, things like that.
Say healthcare, food bills,
right.
everything.
No.
There's so many bills when you live anywhere, really. But when you own a home, which is wonderful, you have all kinds of bills. But given it's only 30% or less of their income, they should easily be able to afford the home and all these other things.
Right, right. As a matter of fact, we're closing on a couple of houses in Lowell right now. Just to kind of give our viewers an idea, the homes those are 4-bedroom homes. They're probably going to sell for about $145,000. What that means with their principal, no interest, insurance, taxes, and they also have a condo fee, they're probably going to be in that home, a 4-bedroom home, for about $850 a month.
Isn't that fantastic?
I'm going to challenge our viewers. Most renters are paying way more than that.
And for a lot less than 4 bedrooms.
Right, and brand new.
And brand new and their own home.
Right.
So this is a fantastic opportunity. Could I ask, you mentioned the lottery. Could you tell us a little bit more about that? Because I'm sure many of our viewers would like to have one of these homes if they qualify. So how do they get into that lottery?
So you have to come to an info session first. There's 4 of them posted. They're starting in September. You can go to www.lowellhabitat.org and it'll tell you where. You go to there, you find out about what it means to be a Habitat owner, and then you fill out an application. Then what happens is we have a very committed family selection group. They're all volunteers. They come out and meet the family. They want to make sure you can put your sweat equity in. They want to meet, if there's 2 parents, they want to meet both the parents and the kids, and they go through and look at the conditions, and they talk to them. There's a threshold of points that you're given as you're interviewed. Once you make that threshold, then you go into a lottery. Yes. All right, so we might start off with 35 people, yes, but afterward, when we go through it all, there might only be 10, yes, and then they go into the lottery. So you have to come to an info session. Nice. They're being held in September. We'll probably have the family by the middle of November, and that's when we're going to start the house. Because we would like the family to be there when we start the house, because they want to be in the groundbreaking. This is going to be a renovation, but they want to be there. We want them to meet their neighbors, and start to become part of the community.
This is the one in Billerica?
This is the one in Billerica. That's our next home.
Starting in November or something?
Right. We're finishing up 2 houses in Lowell right now. We just finished 2 in Westford. We also have upcoming projects in Concord and in Burlington. So there'll be more.
Hopefully some in Chelmsford sometime.
Well, we're working. I met with Paul Cohen, and he's working with us, and Evan Belansky, so we're going to get one in Chelmsford, I promise.
Wonderful,
Okay,
wonderful.
So right now, Billerica, we're right over the Chelmsford line.
Oh, yes, it's right over this store. It was easy to find today. I came down 129, Billerica Road, and it's basically across the street from Brick Kiln Road.
Right.
If you look on the other side of Brick Hill, there's a driveway there, and there's a big Harvey sign too.
Right.
There's like a Harvey store and a few other stores, and you come right to the end, right, and you'll see the ReStore, and you could come in and tell us about the store if you don't mind. Buy all these things,
Right.
Or
So-
donate, I guess.
All of that. So people wonder, what does the ReStore have to do with Habitat? It's really like a big bake sale. That's the way I'm going to describe it. This is a fundraiser for us. Since we're a grassroots organization, we have to raise every dollar for building the homes. Jimmy Carter, love him, but he doesn't give us any money. We actually pay for the name. So everything is raised. We are the outreach. We find the families. We're the builders, so we raise the money for that. We actually build the homes, so we're the construction people, and we are the bank. We take the mortgages and we fund the money back into building. So we have to raise a lot of money, a couple $100,000 per house, and so this is a way to do it. So what this is it's all pretty much donated. I'll talk about a couple of things that are not 100% donated. We have free pickup. So we'll come to your house. Don't worry, you don't have to load anything. We'll come to your house and pick things up if you're in our territory. And then we take furniture, home goods, appliances that are certain ages. We take building material. We take lighting. And we'll give you a tour. But we take all those. We clean them up. We've got great volunteers who come and help clean it up. And when we sell it at very reduced prices, and then all the money after we pay for the lights and the rent and a few salaries goes back into building homes. So it's really great that we have this store in Billerica, and we're going to be building in Billerica because all the money that comes in is going to go back into the community, into that particular home. So we really want to raise money here, and one of the problems we've had for people in Chelmsford and Billerica, we used to be down on Route 3A, then we moved up to Tingsboro, different reasons. Now we're back in Billerica, but some people can't find us, so we need the customers to come in. Just look around. Everything changes daily. We do pickups Tuesday through Saturday. We're open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 5, and Sunday, 11 to 5.
Wonderful.
Right, so donations.
Yes.
Then customers, we love to have customers. We want you to come in, please just look around. Sometimes we get very unique things, and then that money goes back into building. And we always are looking for volunteers. So
Yes, to help, and you said
help
clean the
here
things
build
up.
or help here, help. And we take 14 and older. We can't take kids on the build site, but if you have a child in high school that wants to help out, they can come.
That's fantastic,
Yeah, so
that a 14-year-old who probably can't work, not supposed to, in a retail establishment
Right, but
until
they
they're
can
16,
volunteer, right.
could volunteer here
Right.
at 14 and help people in need, basically, too,
Right.
because that's where I look at it.
Yep.
You're helping somebody who couldn't afford a home on their own, and you're helping them get a home or a refurnished home
Yep.
that they're going to own, right?
They own it.
But they put their sweat equity into it. They put their money into it. That's what I like, too, because I never liked the idea, if you give somebody something for free, they don't value it as much, right, Brenda?
They have skin in the game. They're working very hard, and they just need that little help. And so they're very active community members. One of our families is on our board. So talk about the whole circle of service. That he got a home. He's giving back. He's on our board. His kids have gone to college. He has a nurse, an engineer. All those things we feel. We helped a little bit. I mean, he did a great job, don't get me wrong, but we helped because he didn't have to worry about his prices and his income and where it was going. We have Billerica will be number 49. And of the 49 homes, we have never had a foreclosure.
Wow.
And I only have one person late on their mortgage.
That's fantastic.
we know it works.
That's 49 in this area that
In
you've
general.
been the executive director of, basically,
Not
for 9
49.
years?
Yeah, I didn't build 49, but
I mean,
yes, this area, we started in 1991,
Oh, I see.
and we've
You-
built
you-
49 homes since 1991.
and you've been the executive director for, what, about 9 years?
Right.
Nice.
I don't know how many I've been here to build. I think about 23.
That's fantastic,
Yes,
huh?
it's been great.
And you love working for Habitat?
It's great. It's not a job. It's just really part of life, and I just love it. The families are so great. The volunteers are great. It's just wonderful to pass the keys on to someone who's worked so hard, and to know that they're going to be, I think they're going to be successful because we've set them up to be successful.
It sounds like it with the extensive screening process that you have.
Yep.
It sounds like they will be successful. And you haven't had many, if any, foreclosures, and none in that time.
Yeah.
One late mortgage payment maybe, but
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
It
No
is, especially
foreclosures.
during the recession and all that, we've done really good. The 2008 time, because if they do have a problem, if somebody loses a job, we work with the families to maybe extend their note, or pay your taxes and pay you're right, and we'll work with you on the principal part of your mortgage.
That's fantastic.
So-
And building the home itself, you mentioned about volunteers could come in here and help, but what about volunteers that might want to help build a home?
Yep.
How does that happen?
Again, go to www.lowellhabitat.org. That's where you go, and you can sign up to build. We build Tuesday through Saturday. Right now, we're in Lowell most of the time, but once we start Billerica, we'll be in Lowell and Billerica. So we have 2 job sites. We also have a critical repair program, which is for families who already own homes, but maybe have a code issue or an accessibility issue, and so we'll do repairs on their homes to help them stay in their home.
Nice.
We normally work with seniors that they want to age in place and they want to stay in their home. We'll put on roofs, we'll put in new windows, we'll put on a porch, so that program is active. So our volunteers could work either at a critical repair or they could work at a new build site. All they do is go to the website, and you'll see where we're building and when, and you just register or get on our distribution, same thing, and come and work, usually 8 to 3.
8 to 3, and they volunteer, right? Their time, which is great.
Right. We have a lot of companies that come out too. We have individual volunteers, but we have great support from companies in the area. Millipore's come out, NetScout, Salesforce, Juniper, UPS right down the road. There's tons, Vericode, I can't even name them. We have thousands and thousands of volunteers, a lot of company support, and a lot of individuals. But there's always
wonderful.
room for you, so please come down and volunteer or come and shop.
Yes, I hope so.
Yes.
And we're standing in front of some cabinets, which you were telling me a little about before we started taping, that you sell cabinets here, right?
Right.
Could you tell us about that?
Sure. So most of our store is donated, but we have a small area where we work with some partners that we get very discounted prices. So behind us is a partnership with JSI Cabinetry. They sell us these cabinets at a very discounted price, and then we work with families to buy them. So it's custom. So you come in with your plan, and if you want cherry or you want maple, these are all really good cabinets. They've got soft close, they're all plywood, and I will give you a price, or we will give you a price. I can guarantee we will beat the box stores. 2-week delivery.
Like Home Depot, Lowe's.
And so you can get custom cabinets.
2-week delivery?
2-week delivery, pretty much.
Well, how about the installation?
You have to have a contractor. We don't do any deconstruction. Take out your old cabinets. You can donate them to us. Put in your new ones. But they have glass tops, tilt out.
Do you have other facades on the cabinet? I'd call it a plain facade.
This is a shaker style cherry. We have raised panel.
Raised panel, some details.
Yep.
Do you have a catalog here or something?
Catalog here, yep. Or you can go on jsicabinetry.com and you can see what they have. Comes in different colors, whites, ivory, brown. At the store we have some displays of types of doors, not all of them, but you can come in and look at them. So we always have new, but we also have some used cabinets. As people take them out, they donate their cabinets, and they do it nicely. We sell a lot of cabinets, and this is kind of a good product for us to sell because we still make a little money. So I like to say when you are buying or building a kitchen, you're also helping us build a kitchen because we'll take the money that we make and put it into another kitchen for someone. Yes. The other partnership we have is with a paint company. It's called Recolor Paints, and they recycle Benjamin Moore and different kinds of paint. I use the paint personally. It's $20 a gallon. I don't know if you've bought paint recently, but you can't buy paint for $20 a gallon.
Sometimes Benjamin Moore is like $50, right?
So this is recycled paint. Comes in a variety of colors.
What do you mean recycled?
They have a program. It's a place down in Hanover that they put some kind of antibacterial in. They take different colors of paint and recycle them into another color. I don't know how they do it, but it's good paint.
And they're put in gallon
Yep.
containers.
Well, we can show you
that-
some of them over
that
there.
look nice over here. Like,
And we have chalk paint, which is real fun for with the kids. You can write on it and stuff like that. Yeah, we do a lot of that. And then, so those are our two major
at
partnerships.
$20 a gallon, you said, versus, say, 50 if you're going to buy brand new Benjamin Moore paint.
Right. And you can buy a 5-gallon drum for $75. So that's even less than $20 a gallon.
Yes.
So I can vouch for them personally. I use the paint on some projects that we've had. It covers very well. So those are our two partnerships, so with Recolor Paints and with JSI. But everything else that we'll show you in the store is all donated, and we can certainly walk through. But I just encourage all of you that it's not what you're seeing just here today. You come next week and you're going to see something else. So that's the fun part of it. So is it just kind of come in and you find a treasure, and when you buy a bargain, you help us build a home.
Yes,
So-
which is wonderful. And what we're going to do next is I'm going to take a tour of this facility with the manager, right?
Jerry? Yep.
Jerry.
Yeah.
And you'll see on the next portion of the Chelmsford News Show an actual tour of this facility and all the things that they have today. But as Brenda says, the stock changes every day, but this will give you an idea of what's over here at the ReStore, right over the Chelmsford Border in Billerica, across from Chelmsford Road. You'll see the big sign there, Habitat for Humanity, right?
Right.
Would you like to say something else before we end this little tape, Brenda?
I just would like to invite all of you to please come. We can't do what we do if you don't help us out. And you win, we win. It's a great store, a lot of fun. Jerry's a very entertaining guy. You'll see when he gives you the tour. And but you're helping us build homes in a great way. So please come and visit us.
Thank you very much, Brenda. It was great talking with you today.
Appreciate
You
it.
did a fantastic job. You're amazing.
Thank you. Well, it's a great store, and it's a great, I call it a small business with a great product.
Yes, and a great heart, too, to help people in need. I love Habitat for Humanity. I'm so glad we were able to tape a show here today. Please tell all your friends to watch it. Watch this show. Thank you.
Bye.
Welcome to the ReStore, everybody. We're going to take a tour through the ReStore. We just opened up here January 2nd. It's going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Have a good day, you guys.
And you can see here's what the outside looks like.
And we have nice customers. All right. So come on in. Welcome. So we have, we obviously have here's a bunch of donations. Everything in this store is either donated or purchased. We have very little purchase items. We do purchase a few things, but as we go through the store, you'll see everything in here has been donated. And we have very nice donations.
And
We
Jerry,
have-
did you say your name and that you're the manager here?
Yeah, I'm the store manager,
Store
Jerry
manager?
Pelletier.
Jerry Pelletier. Nice
Yep.
to meet you, Jerry.
Nice to meet everybody out there.
Yeah.
So, again, everything is donated. We try to find our donations and we separate it through the store in sections. So it's easy to find for the consumer to come through, etc. So down in the beginning of our store, we have what we call home goods. We have a processing center in the back, and I'll go over that in a few minutes. Down in this area, as you can see, we have a bunch of new paint that came in. It's also, it's called the Kills paint, but it's an assortment of different paints. Again, an awesome donation of high-end, very expensive, but very nice, and it's all brand new. So that's important to us because we don't want to deal with, no good paint. We want good items to sell.
Yes,
So as we
wonderful.
buy these, we get these donations, we look up the actual retail price. If you notice, some of these cans sell for $92 or for $190 a gallon. We're asking less than 50%, 40. We range between $25 and $40 a gallon. Hence, the theory is to get it in and get it out.
Yes.
I don't want it here. I don't want sitting here. With the same token, we give the public a great value.
Yes.
Because they go see these things. These are on the market items that someone has just donated.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So we'll move on. I hope I don't get too close.
No.
How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Welcome to the ReStore.
Yeah.
As you can see, we're open.
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of lighting too. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with light bulbs, etc. I'll run a
Oh.
sale. Like these boxes
Box of
usually
4 max size for only $1?
for $1. Usually they're $4, as you
Are
can see.
those low energy type?
LEDs, all low.
9 watts per,
But they
per
actually
bulb,
use 9 watts, but they put out 60
watt
watts of light.
equivalent. So you can get 4 box of 4 for only $1.
Correct.
Over
And
here
they
at the
come in
ReStore.
different soft. They come in bright lights. They come in yellow lights. There's a lot of lighting things. What's nice about the ReStore is we don't have to be a professional in any field. We just have to have knowledge of a lot of things.
Nice.
So it's just pretty cool.
And this is the ReStore right over the Chelmsford Border in Billerica, right?
Right at exit 29, we can see the highway from the store.
And across from Brick Kiln Road is kind of the entranceway across the street.
Correct.
And you'll see a sign for Harvey's too nearby.
Harvey's Industries is in the same complex.
Right.
It was originally an industrial park, and we're the only retail people that are in here, so they've accommodated us. We're down in the back, if you will. So when you come into the store, please drive all the way to the back, and you can find us. But
Do
it's
you remember
also,
your hours? Because it'd be good to get it on this tape as well.
Absolutely, it's a great question. We've shortened the week to accommodate the industrial park. So in other words, we're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. We're open Wednesday, Thursday, 10 to 6. And then Friday, we're shortening the hours from 10 to 5. Saturdays, we're open 9 to 5. And then Sundays, to accommodate all the people that go out, Sunday shoppers, we're open 11 to 5.
Nice, beautiful.
really
So everybody should be able to make it here one of those days.
Absolutely.
Even if you work during the week, you could come on a Saturday or Sunday.
Donations are most of those days from the opening hour to 4 o'clock every day.
Nice.
After 4 o'clock, I lose my volunteers and I lose a lot of things. So let me introduce you to some people.
Okay, yeah.
This is an intern.
Hi.
Say your name,
Oh, you're an intern?
Sadaf.
Sadaf? Hi, Sadaf.
She's an
So you're an
intern.
intern here?
Yes, intern for summer.
Nice. How do you like it so far?
It's been a great place, such a friendly environment, and everyone's acting like family, very good staff. Like it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
welcome.
Thank you.
And our other staff member,
Hi.
we call her RL for short, but her real name is Alicia.
Yes.
Say hi.
Hi. So you help out here some doing the dust office?
Yep, doing cashier and taking care of emails.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much. You're on the staff.
Yep.
Great, thanks. Thank you. And I'm just slowly panning here so you can see how big this place is. If you're looking for anything for a home, I'd say just come here and you might find it. You'll probably find it.
Sometimes we have a unique item like this. It was a donation. A gentleman purchased this mirror for his wife. They couldn't get it in the home, so we rescued it off the front lawn. He paid over $850 for it, and we're selling it for $500.
Nice.
All mahogany, absolutely gorgeous mirror.
Yes.
It's a wall accessory today. A lot of people do that with the walls versus wall paintings today.
Beautiful.
Not in my house, but most houses.
Yes.
Right in here in this section, we have what we used to have an auction. We would have higher end items or unique items. I'll give you an example. Like everybody knows Lily Tomlin.
Yes.
We have Lily Tomlin collection, all signed, authenticity certificates. I have quite an array of collection of that stuff. So we don't know what to price these things. We look them up, and if I find them selling for X amount, again, I'll ask half of what we're finding them for. Give someone a collector's item.
Yeah.
And
There's a toy there. It looks like a collectible
this is
toy.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, did she sign it too?
She signed the bottom of it. It's authenticity. Actually, a Rosie doll here.
Yeah.
So
how much is that right now? $85.
they're asking $85. We found it as high as $150 online.
Nice.
And as we back up, we'll see.
What's this thing here?
These
Junior
are-
Monarch.
They're antique pieces that we get donations from, and this is an old pricing machine. So you could run tags for different prices. You put your numbers in there. You'd run it off. It's original. It's in great shape.
Yeah.
Again, we don't know what to ask for items like this.
But right now it's $55.
$55, it's
But
an
if it
antique.
doesn't sell, Brenda said that prices would be lowered until it does sell.
Everything is priced with a date.
Yeah.
So I have a clarification date very clear on all of the items. What happens is, if it sits here too long, I get 30 days. So the date of the sticker, 30 days after that, it drops 25%. 60 days after the sticker, it drops 50%.
Wonderful.
If it's 90 days after sticker price, I have a joke. I overpriced it too much the first time.
Yeah, yeah.
So it has to go. And at that point, it's 20, it's like, almost, we ask for donations,
Yes.
and then we'll put it outside. Sometimes we give away free with the donation. So we try to not throw anything away. We try to utilize it. We find that everything we have somebody can use.
Yes.
And most importantly, we're saving the landfills. We don't want to throw this stuff in the, in the landfills. And a lot of this
Wonderful.
stuff can be repurposed. Like for instance, this side here, we've got our lighting. There's a nice customer. Hello, nice customer. We're doing a video.
Hi,
She's pretty
how
regular.
are you?
She
Oh,
does,
nice.
She does some shopping here.
Yep.
But we
Yeah,
have a nice array of lighting and lamps.
lighting, lamp, oh, and there's lamps up here,
Chandeliers.
chandeliers.
We try to light some of them so they can see the aesthetics of the actual lamp.
Beautiful, and I noticed this bookcase here before, a beautiful bookcase, and that's only what, $25? Look at that.
Back to school, we got
It
a lot
looks
of...
like brand new. For $25, you get a nice bookcase. And I also noticed this beautiful roll-top desk here for, I believe, what, $125?
$125.
Now, and if it doesn't sell, like you said, they'll lower the price eventually.
Yep, that's
But
been here.
$125, you get this big, beautiful desk over here at the Habitat for Humanity ReStore.
It's pretty
Thank you.
neat. There's a lot of good things in here.
Yeah. And this rocker, how much is this rocking chair?
This rockers, they're asking, I think it says $55, but that's been here for a while also. That's being
I see.
reduced today.
Oh, good, good.
And then we have this stuff in here. It's called Lisa's Corner.
Oh,
You find my friend again?
I,
This is Lisa's Corner.
why is it called Lisa's Corner?
Because Lisa, I'll introduce you in a few minutes
Oh,
when we
okay.
get into the back. She does my processing, and she finds a lot of unique items as opposed to, again, our objective is to raise as much revenue as possible.
Yes.
So we want to give someone something, very nice at a reasonable price. So Lisa looks them all up, and when she finds items such as these that are,
A nice old sewing machine
it's
here.
crazy what's in here. She finds some nice
One-
pieces.
Yes.
And what she does is she does a presentation, hence Lisa's Corner, and
Oh.
then people come in here and they see that this thing here, it's valued at $55. I mean, this is a beautiful,
It's hand blown.
all
it says
hand blown piece.
Glass.
Right, it's like a peacock finish, if you will.
Yes.
We find these things for $200 or $300. We're asking $55.
Nice.
And then we have him in the corner. Just unique items
Yes, look at
for
that.
your lawn. Maybe put a candle up there or something.
Nice.
But this is
And
all
then
unique
you have
items
some
in here.
pictures here.
Some unique pictures that she would find.
That's $55.
We have paintings.
That looks like it's maybe an original pastel right
Yep.
there. And framed, $55 is a great price.
See some nice donations we have. They're all numbered and signed, etc. So we
Oh,
look them up.
nice.
We find them for $150, $300, etc.
Yes.
We put $75 on them.
Beautiful. Then you have some beautiful plates here.
Yeah, the China
The whole
set.
set.
It's
Oh, the
Irene
whole
pattern.
set, mint condition, $300.
Yeah, we're finding, for instance, pieces like this. We found some plates. We're asking $15, $20 a plate. So we did, an idea of what the whole item would go for. For $300, this is actually a very, very, very well priced.
Yes.
This is worth a lot more than $300.
Yes, so this is beautiful. And then there's another beautiful set here with some
Oriental set.
some birds on it. Beautiful. This one at the moment is $50, a Japanese tea set.
It's all hand painted, 17 pieces.
Hand painted. Look at that. $50. That's amazing. Beautiful.
We try to give a little bit of,
And a nice big painting here for framed, only $45.
isn't that great? And it's
Look at
usually
that.
signed on the bottom by the people who've done it. So we get, quite an array of donations. People think you can come here and buy 2x4s and lumber when in reality, we have a great array of a lot of different items.
Oh, so many items. A dresser here.
Look at this beautiful chest.
Yes.
We joke it's from the Mayflower. I mean, it's original.
That does look like an old
You know,
antique
it's
chest.
an old antique
How
chest.
much is that going? Oh, there's a price over
Yep,
there.
we're asking $25 for it.
$25. And how much?
Solid mahogany dresser. We put it out here. It just came in a couple of days ago.
Oh.
We haven't priced it. This would be in around the 200, 250 range.
Oh, I see.
But it's solid mahogany. It has markings on the inside, if you will.
Yeah.
And it shows you that it's
Oh.
all solid mahogany,
Nice.
which is pieces we look for.
Yes.
I'll get into the area in the back where we
Okay.
everything, the distribution area where everything gets processed.
Beautiful. A nice
Dining
table. How
room
much is this
tables.
table here? $95
It
at
has a
the
drop
moment.
leaf in it, no chairs. People do purchase the chairs sometimes by
Beautiful.
themselves.
Oh, I see. Yep, with no chairs. But the table right now, $95. But if it doesn't sell, it would be reduced by 25%, then 50% until it does sell.
So it does sell. Everything has to sell, absolutely.
Yeah, and we have more tables and chairs over here.
This would be my dining room section. We range anywhere between a full dining room set for like $75. You can get a full dining room set with chairs and leaves and everything.
Wow.
And you can go all the way up to about, the low 300s.
Let's see how much this table is over here, which is, now here's chairs too, but the table is $95.
With the table, the chairs, and everything.
The chairs are included in
That is
that?
correct. In the
Oh, and the
$95.
chairs, so